Hey, Moose on the Loose, and Donna, we super genius, and a voice down under T, and Kelly, thank you for being our moderator. And I think that is all of us at this time. 49ers for life. There we go. All right, good. So that's the gang. Now, here's the deal. Can you hear me, first of all? Because I can't hear any of you. Shit. All right. Mark can't come on because he's having trouble with his cable. Okay, you're good. Okay, you can hear me. All right. Hi, Style Audit. So you can hear me, and this is a good thing, I think. Now, hello, hi T, and well T. On my balcony enjoying, an evening. Nice, Donna. Okay, so because Mark can't come on, do we have anybody that would like to come on? T, would you like to come on? Or Super Genius? Or 49ers for Life? Or, yeah, one of you guys. So would any of you like to come on? I can in 10 minutes. Okay, that's all right. Okay, so T will be on in about 10 minutes. Hi, Lapisha. T would be great. Yeah, so we'll have T on in about 10 minutes. And in the meantime, what would you like me to tell you about? All right. Linda. Okay, hi there. Oh, Lapisha. Maybe Lapisha's real. Oh, I see Linda. Yeah, there you go. HG7. Sorry, boy troubles. That's okay. That's all right. 10 minutes is fine. So, trying to think. I think Scientology is crashing and burning, so that's a good thing. And all of you are helping with that. Hey, Drew, you come on. Yeah.
Hi, how you doing?
Good. Thank you.
Good, you can hear me. Okay, cool. Hey, just I want to wish you happy birthday, again, and we've been good friends for a long time. I hope to have spend many more birthdays with you.
We will. Why don't you be the guest tonight?
Okay.
And T for a little while, and then T will come on in about 10 minutes.
Oh, perfect. Good.
Yeah. So you don't have to do it for a long time.
Okay.
Now, someone else is now on my Amir is also. Now, what is this? Kelly?
Tori, hey, Amir here. I
Oh,
just
Amir.
want to wish you a massive, massive happy birthday from over here in Scotland. And I hope you're doing great and I hope family's doing great.
Thank
But
you.
I wanted to wish you all the best and I thought I would send you a kind of personal message like this. But
I
listen,
like
happy
it.
birthday from me. Massive,
Is
massive
that
happy birthday. I hope you have a
maybe that's
phenomenal
what?
day and
Thank
I'm
you.
wishing you all the best. Take
Can
care.
you hear me? Oh, okay. I guess that was
Hey,
Amir.
Tori.
Hey, Jeff. Hi.
I can't hear you, but you can hear me?
I can hear you. You can't hear me?
Hmm.
I don't know on that. I don't
Okay,
know
I'm
what to do.
on, but not.
I could hear Drew.
Oh,
Drew,
the
can you
recording
hear me?
hasn't started yet. Okay.
Oh, it hasn't? No, it says end stream. So I'm on live with, I think, everybody else. Let me see. Can you hear me? All right, so let me check. I think it might be your computer. Drew, can you hear me? Drew, you can. Okay,
Yes.
good. Okay, good. All right. So Drew can hear me. So it's got to be your computer, Jeff. But anyway, how are you? Well, you can't hear me. Yes, Tori, we are live. Okay, I can hear you. Okay, good. Tori, you are live, and so are your guests. Except for Jeff, we can't hear her. But that's all right. He'll get it together. In the meantime, Drew, you tell me about you. How's everything going?
Everything's going great. Look forward to another year of picketing and protesting is a popular term. And yeah, it's good. I think it's gonna be a fun year.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a good year. I mean, luckily, I think Scientology is going down. Don't you think?
Oh God, yeah, because the only people we see doing the advanced courses are antiques, and yeah, I don't see any young people. I mean, you still see young people regging and things like that, but that doesn't, you need people on course. And it doesn't seem to be a lot of people on course because that's where they make
No.
money. And no money,
Yeah.
For a business like that, it's not going to work.
Yeah, and I think Miscavige has actually cut out auditing and courses and stuff like that.
Right.
So, I don't know. I think he's into buying buildings. That's it.
Yeah, it's been like that way for a while. And yeah, he continues to buy buildings and just, how, I don't know I don't know what his grand plan is. I don't know. He's not going to live forever. And
Right.
curious how it's going to continue. I mean, we'll continue, but probably at a much smaller scale, I'd imagine. And
Yeah.
they might start selling buildings to pay the bills. I don't know.
I don't know if they need to. I really don't.
I don't know.
I don't.
Hey, Tori.
Hey, Jeff. Hi.
Oh,
Drew,
you
hang
cut
on.
out again.
I
I was
did?
hearing you, and now I'm not hearing you. I don't understand StreamYard and how it
Okay,
works.
sorry.
Because I was hearing you two talking, and then Drew left, and now I'm just seeing you, and I'm not hearing you.
You're not hearing me.
So I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes, I
You can
can.
hear me.
Yes.
Yeah, for some reason I can't hear you anymore.
Can you hear
I don't
Drew?
know.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah,
God, how
yeah.
weird.
Hi, I'm Jeff.
Hi, Jeff. Tori, you want me to relay something to Jeff?
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
so weird.
Do I want you to what?
Relay something to Jeff. Apparently,
Yeah, relay it to him. What is it?
No, what do you want to ask Jeff?
Oh. Just tell him, thank you for coming on.
Tori says thank you for coming on.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I'm learning a lot in pushing the movie, my documentary.
Good.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
But I'm getting really good response.
And
Really positive.
Drew, let Jeff know that the people that are here can hear him. Somehow I can hear you too. I can hear Jeff and the people can hear him, but he can't
Tori
hear
can
me.
hear you, and the people can hear you. It's just you can't hear her.
I
But
can't. I don't know why that is, but no. Hey, you play guitar, huh, Drew?
Yeah, not all that great, but it's there. Yeah. It's there.
I'm showing you my.
Look at his collection.
But that's my vocation. Is I'm a recording composer.
Hi, relatable Lurleys. How are you?
Surprise! Happy birthday!
This is a surprise. Thank
How
you.
are you?
I'm doing very well considering I lost my brother last week.
I know. I
But
was going to
but it
mention
was
that.
it was a good thing because he was 80 and he'd had a wonderful life and just partied his entire life. And so the doctors all said your partying is over. There's no more, you can't do drugs anymore. You can't. And he was a DJ, so that's all he did.
I
So
know.
it's fine that he's gone. I mean, I'm good with it. I am. It's just getting over it.
Well, of course. I remember you telling me all about him. His life
Yeah,
sounded so fun.
I know.
Did you
I
get to
know.
go? You saw him one time there, right? In Thailand? Did
No,
you? Oh, I
no,
thought
I
you told me
never saw.
one. Okay.
I never saw him live, and but I saw him live in my life a lot, but I never
Sure.
saw him play or be on the band. But you can see him. He's all over the internet. On Instagram. He's DJ Chicago,
Was he
and
older?
he's 1 year older by a month. We're just like a little bit. We're sort of like Irish twins. That's what people have told me.
That's sad, Tori. I'm sorry that you lost him.
I'm not. He was 80, and we all had a conversation, the three of us, saying, "Look, we're all getting up there in age.
Mm.
We're not going to live forever." So we each agreed that we were happy with our lives. Each one of us. We all had totally different lives. We all three agreed we're happy with our life. If we die tomorrow, celebrate our life. So I've reminded different people of that around the internet because the people get really sad about it. And it's like, nah, he's good. He's okay.
Hearts of Oak.
Exactly. I have it right here.
I think about it all the time. That
I
really
know.
made an impression on me, Tori. Hearts of Oak.
I know. And I love that you gave me that heart. I do. I keep
I
it
do
right
too.
here.
I don't know if
It's
everyone knows what that means.
Well, it's just my grandfather was a doctor, and he used to always say to everyone, hearts of oak, like keep your heart strong. Don't, like I hear people all the time go, "Oh, my heart is breaking over this bug that got killed in the driveway." I'm like, "Come on." You have a lot of things to worry about besides the bug in the driveway. And even if it's a dog or something like that, it's like let the people that own the dog, they can. I still don't believe, because my grandfather said it so much. I'm really big on keep your heart strong.
Yeah,
That's it.
I
And
love
I
that,
love,
guys.
yeah, I do too. I do too. And I love that you gave me the heart. And I'm sure my grandfather was smiling, going, yeah,
Yeah. I don't know about the audience, excuse me, who listened to that story, but it really made an impression on me. I liked it a lot. Just probably a true test to how he was, throughout life. I just feel like the older generations are stronger anyway.
yeah,
It's tough. Tough. I love that.
yeah,
So did
yeah.
you have a good birthday? I mean, otherwise?
I had a great one. It was perfect because I had lost my brother, so I didn't really want to have a big, bash or celebration. So I
Yeah.
just had Friday night. Drew came over with his wife, and we and my son went out to eat, and that was fun. And he helped me with greatly in my house, so that was fabulous. And then Spanky and I went out to eat the night of my birthday and
Oh, that's
had
nice.
some really good stuff. And then we came back and watched the end of a series we were watching. And she got me some cool gifts, so that was fun.
Sounds like you did pretty much what you wanted to do.
Yeah, it was perfect. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Just nothing is really new, but trying to stay afloat. YouTube can be weird.
Yeah,
People are
abs-
weird.
absolutely. But because I lived through the 8 years of people picking on me, to me, it's like I hear people going, fighting, and I'm just like, yeah, I know the drill.
It is, and
Yeah,
it is a drill.
it is. It is. And remember, I work for them, so I really know where they're at and what they're doing. And It's just sort of like, you know, Jesse Prince gave me the best advice I've ever had, which was step away from the stove. You know, because I'd call him up just so pissed off. I'd say, Jesse, I'm about ready to kill these people. You know, I'd rattle on about some lie that they were promoting all over and over. And he'd say, all right, listen to me carefully, step away from the stove. And every once in a while, he'd call me pissed off. And I'd say, all right, listen to me carefully, step away from the stove.
That was good advice. I've learned a lot from you, Tori. And then also just, I can't ever remember his name, but the guy who said, we can go eat now. They'll be fighting for hours.
Bill
The OJ
Yachty.
guy.
Bill Yachty. When
Yeah.
bingo, you know, we've got it. And I'm like, bingo, what? And
Yeah.
he's like, oh, these guys will be fighting for hours, weeks, months, if not years.
So
Tori
gross.
and Mexican, love you both. Oh, good. Hi, Mrs. Patty Cake.
I
She's
don't
on
want to. I love Mrs. Patty Cake. I don't want to keep you because I feel like there's other people, right, who want to.
Yeah, Bunker just showed up, so I've got to.
Okay.
But we should do another one so we can get together.
Okay. Wow.
Bunker's getting close to being ready.
Hey, Mark. I've never met you before.
Hi. Nice
Hi.
to see you.
Yeah, you as well. Tori, happy birthday.
Thank you for coming on. It was really fun. This was a fun thing with. Did you set that up, or did Kelly, or what?
I did not. Kelly is in charge of everything.
Well, she did a great job because it really was fun. We had Jeff Levin, and then Drew, and then Reese popped on. Jeff was kind of in out for a while, and then Reese popped on, and now you.
It was an honor to do it, and you look amazing, Tori. I mean that. You look incredible.
Oh, thank you so much.
You look really good. I will pop off so you two can talk. Thank you for having me.
All right. Well, thanks for popping on. Hi, Mark Bunker. How are you?
I'm doing okay. I have been incredibly busy, and I'm sorry that I'm so late to the game here.
It worked out good. Here's Norm.
I had a lot of last minute campaign stuff that I suddenly had to do tonight.
Okay. Well, are you okay to be on?
Yeah. I got all that stuff done at the at the expense of not being able to set up and get ready for you.
Oh, all right. Now here's Nora. Say hi to Nora.
Hello, Nora.
Hi, Nora.
Happy birthday, Tori.
Thank you.
We're just, my dogs went crazy because the Amazon guy got here. Do you have some water, Tori?
I do, but it wasn't that. It's that I swallowed the water wrong.
Oh, okay.
I drink this carbonated water, and every once in a while it goes down the wrong pipe.
Yeah.
And there's nothing I can do but cough. So anyway.
I just wanted to say happy birthday, and I wanted to echo what Reese said. You don't look a day over 25. You look fantastic. But also, I just wanted to remind everybody, I'm honored to just be here beneath the two of you. I feel like I stand on your guys' shoulders every single day when I'm speaking about Scientology. You guys, both of you, are inspirational to all of us for everything that you guys have documented and every conversation you guys have had with Scientologists that have moved the needle forward through time, which is really, really just incredible testament to you, Tori, and your protesting and everything else, and for those of us, those people out there that don't know, the first time I met you was 2015, was actually 11 years ago.
Wow.
At the conference in Toronto. That's the first time we met in face-to-face when we were both at that conference in Toronto, speaking out, which was definitely life-changing for me. But
that was great.
Oh man, everybody was there. Jesse was there. You were there. Spanky, Hannah. It was like a who's who.
I know.
Ex-Scientology royalty. Were you there, Mark? I don't think you were there.
No.
At that one. You should have been there. I don't know why you were. I didn't organize it. I have no idea why that happened.
It was a professor up in Toronto, and he was just ex-Scientologist. So that's
okay. Dr. Beverly, he's a sweetheart, that guy.
Right.
But yeah, and also I just want to say, vote for Mark Bunker. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, definitely
Good sound
vote for
advice.
Mark.
Yes. Especially after what we found out today. But I want to talk more about your birthday than that. But I'll
But
pop
wait,
off.
wait, wait.
Oh, go ahead.
You probably
What did I
knew
do?
Robert Von Young, right? I mean, knew
No,
of him?
I knew of him. Yeah, for sure.
Right.
Of course. Yeah.
So for anybody online that didn't know, he was a fantastic writer for the Freedom magazine, which was a Scientology magazine.
Right.
And when I escaped out, he would call me every night. Now, I didn't know he was dying. He was dying of cancer.
My
But
God.
I didn't know that, and he didn't tell me. But he would call me every night and just say, I just want to make sure you don't go back in, And he said,
Wow.
Scientology is really, really horrible. And a lot of people, it's like an abused woman, and you feel like you need to go back in.
100%. Yeah.
So I said, okay, listen to me carefully. Think of a Jewish person who has escaped a concentration camp. That is like saying to them, we're worried you're going to go back in that concentration camp.
Yeah.
I mean, it is never, for me with epilepsy and the amount of shit that I went through with them, never, ever. So, but the other thing I wanted to tell you, he said, is being a critic is like a relay race, and you just run it as long as you want to run it. And when you're done, you just pass the baton on to another person. And I love that because it really keeps it where it isn't like you have to keep doing it. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
It's like you do it. So we're thankful that you took a baton and you're running.
Yeah. I mean, I'm ready. I think that's a great analogy. I haven't thought about it like that, because at one point in time, I really thought, I'll be honest with you, I thought, people like you and Hannah and Spanky and Mark had already done all of it. Like, what would be my contribution to any of it? And it's interesting that as every year goes by, there's always something, kind of a different perspective, and unfortunately more shenanigans and stuff to talk about. So
and more people.
And more people. And more people to educate about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, wow. Doesn't matter to me, not to you. Thank you for my 10 memberships. Wow,
Look at that.
I know.
That's Rib Guy.
Rib Guy. Yeah, that's right. It's so funny because I come from the early days, and Mark will remember this, where everybody was freaked out if you said their name, right? It was just like,
oh, sure.
Don't say my name. So when I heard, online, I met him as Rib Guy, but in person. But then online, he came on as Does It Matter to Me, Not to You. Right. So then forever, I've been calling him that. And one time we were on the phone talking, and he goes, stop calling me that. Nope, you're the only person who calls me. I said, well, then stop using that name.
Right. Do people call you the wise beard man, Mark, or they just call you Mark?
Yeah, I get that from time to time.
That's a great nickname, though.
I was with Mark. Where were we? Where all the girls wanted to sign their bras.
It wasn't all the girls. It was one.
It was a lot of girls.
That was it was a nice one. But she approached me at the now infamous reflecting pool outside the Lincoln Memorial.
Yeah.
It was not green at that point.
Crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, the Anonymous was having a protest, and they got permission to be on the stairs there in front of Lincoln. We couldn't be up where Martin Luther King had been, but we were at least on that side, which was not an easy side to book.
Oh, so, no, yeah, that's beautiful though.
Yeah, it was really lovely.
Well, you might remember one bra, but there were about 50 of them because I was there. And what had happened, this is a really funny story because Anonymous flew Mark and I over to London to protest with them.
Oh, wow.
Now, we had been used to protesting here in LA. And, as you know, LA is, the police are like with Scientology, right?
Right.
So in London, no deal. It was like, you get half, Anonymous gets half the street, and the rest of the world gets a half the street. That's it. You know, that nobody can push you aside. So my son had said to me, Mom, I've walked all over London. Wear good shoes.
Sure.
You know, it's rough walking. Well, Mark wore these really fancy dress shoes. And by the time we were by the time we were protesting, he had these giant blisters under his feet.
Oh,
and
man.
then we flew from there to Washington, I think, right?
Yeah, and I don't think I could even walk through the airport, as I remember.
Oh, God.
But he couldn't.
They put me on
this lady,
shuttle.
But the lady that we were staying with knew how to fix his blisters, so that helped. So we got that done, and then we went there, and all the girls wanted you to sign their bras, and it was way more than one green bra. I'm telling you.
It was one, Tori.
No way.
Let her have it, Mark. It's her birthday.
All right.
This is where you need a camera.
I am going to revel in the fact that hundreds and hundreds of women wanted me to sign their bras.
No, I would say 20, 30, maybe 40. But there were a bunch of them, and
That's
were
a lot.
having a blast.
I must be something about the reflecting pool that people start exaggerating around it. 250 yards, 300 yards that were sliced with
But remember the week before that, he said it couldn't even be cut with a box cutter.
Of course, it
right.
So would be impossible.
Oh my God, you guys have the best stories. I love it. I love your war stories. I love you so much, Tori. I'm so glad that you're here and you're still fighting. And you know, I love seeing your protests out in front of Big Blue, and I love how you talk to everybody. You know,
I know.
And by the way, they're still afraid if you say their name, because when Liz Gale and I showed up with 3 whole signs and just the 2 of us, and we knew everybody that was, you know, the Delphi crowd, they got real upset that we were saying their as they used to say when I was a kid, your Christian name, the whole thing.
Oh,
so
yeah,
they don't like that when you know who they are. And their kids were like, who's the people with the signs? So yeah.
Well, that's why you never see me say their names, because I can't remember any of their names. And the people that knew me won't talk to me. So they all walk around the block and go in LA Org, and you know, they avoid me like the plague. So it's not a problem for me. That's why I talk to the neighbors, because the neighbors will talk to me.
Yeah. No, it's good.
But I did keep 4 guys that were going to join the Sea Org out. So that's
I know.
I know.
That's amazing. That's amazing, Tori. And thank you for doing that. Thank you for saving those kids.
Sure. I was really happy. It was like, all right. And we got all the planters out of there. So there you go.
Yeah. Double win.
All
right, my friend. I love you. Have a happy birthday. I know there's other people waiting to come up. Mark, everybody vote for Mark in Clearwater, Florida. Vote for Mark. Oh. We need sanity as part of the Clearwater City Council out there. My God. Yeah, absolutely.
Things are getting bad there on the.
Oh my God, it's getting bad. It's bad. Too bad Tori can't just go sit out in front there. She would be killing it out there. They wouldn't know what to do if Tori was there.
You're right. I would. I went to Washington, D.C. and went to all the different congresses, and none of them were there. You know, they were all 18-year-old kids.
Wow.
It was like, what the hell is this? Who's running this place?
Yeah. No. Wild. All right. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Bye, Tori.
Bye.
Love you.
Thank you for coming by.
Bye, Mark.
See you.
Well, this
never end a conversation.
This was a surprise.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Aww.
Happy birthday, dear Tori. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, this is really cute. Thank you. Hi.
Happy 79th birthday, Tori.
Thank you. I know, isn't it
From
unbelievable?
America.
79. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I know, right? And you're just looking so fabulous and fresh. So happy
Thank you.
birthday from my side of the planet, where it is winter and it is cold.
Oh, that's right. You're the opposite. I remember Dave Gibbons used to come on to
Yeah.
chat with us, and he always had the inside scoop because he was on your side of the world, in the
Yeah.
morning. And
Yeah.
we'd be like, all right, what's happening? Different things.
I know. And
Yeah.
I've been trying to get in touch with him, and I know a few people that know him, and they have said that he's completely out now, and he's sort of moved on, and he's not kind of interested in any of the anti-Scientology stuff at the moment. He's just kind of living his life, and a nice quiet life. So
that's how Jesse is. Jesse's family and his kids and grandkids, and that's it.
And I understand that completely. Like, totally respect that.
Yeah.
I just wanted to recognize sort of like everything you've done over the years, Tori. You've been such an important part of the movement, exposing Scientology, and your courage and your experience and determination have helped educate and inspire so many people. You really are a national treasure. From the moment you first started with your red devil horns on. And,
I know. My horns.
Yeah, you've been consistent. You're out there every Friday outside Big Blue, rain, hail, or storm, or whatever. You're there.
Right.
We appreciate you, and I know it might be
you do a ton. I was just amazed interviewing you. How much stuff you've done. We've got to do another interview because you really do a lot now. So it's really great.
Yeah. I try. I've been stepping back for a bit at the moment. I've got a few things going on with my son and stuff, but I will be back with a big surprise at the end of the year, hopefully. Yeah, and I just wanted to say, about your brother, and I'm so sorry for your loss. And I know it's your first birthday without him, but I imagine that he is throwing a massive big party somewhere, looking down on you and DJing. So he was. I was friends with him on Facebook. Yeah, I was friends with him on Facebook, and he sure was a fun-loving guy.
He really was.
Like, just incredible.
For everyone.
So, yeah. So happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hello,
so
Monkey. Sorry. We've never spoken before. Hello.
Oh.
I've never spoken to Mark Bunker before.
Mark Bunker, this is T, a voice down under.
How about that?
Hi.
Somebody else from Australia seems to be in the chat there. Aussie, just Aussie.
Aussie.
Yeah. It says, Mark, if I lived in the USA, I would vote for you. Thank you. You have to actually specifically live in Clearwater to vote for me.
We're all behind you, Bunky, and I've been going on so many posts on Facebook and YouTube and all over the place saying, vote for Bunker, So we're really we're pushing it as much as we can from all corners of the globe, hopefully. Yeah. So what have you been doing today then, Tori? Have you had a nice day?
It's been a great day. I've had a really, really good day.
Awesome.
My birthday was the 27th, and so I celebrated Friday night, the 26th, with Drew and his wife, and then the 27th I went with Spanky, and we went out to eat and did a bunch of stuff. That was fun.
Oh, lovely!
I didn't want to do too much. I didn't want to do too much because of my brother, so I kind of wrote some stuff about him. I like to write in a journal, and that's what I did.
Yeah, that's good for the soul, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. Well, I might step down and let some other people come on.
Okay.
I think there's quite a few people waiting, and I hope you enjoyed your surprise kind of online birthday party.
It is. Thank you for coming by.
All right. Lots of love to you, and nice to meet you, Mark.
Bye.
All right. Bye.
Bye. A voice down under. And I think Claire, this looks like Claire.
Hi, Tori. Just wanted to stop in and say happy 79th birthday. Claire Headley here, co-host over at Blown for Good Scientology Exposed. I'm so sorry, Mark and I could not make it to this stream to wish you a happy birthday in person. But nonetheless, we wanted to send you our good wishes. for an amazing
Perfect.
and wonderful day. And just thank you for your steadfast commitment to exposing the abuses of Scientology. I think the first time I met you was all the way back in 2008 in the early anonymous days. And it's been a pleasure to know and work alongside you since that time. So thank you for your commitment, your hard work, and everything that you do. And again, I hope you have an amazing birthday. Love you.
Thank you. Love you. All right. This is kind of fun. Who is this?
Nice guest appearance.
Oh, wait. You have a guest appearance. All right. Hi, Mitch. You're back. Uh-oh, now you can't hear me.
Oof.
Can he hear me?
I can't hear him.
Okay, let's see.
Hi, Tori. Just wanted to stop in and say happy 7th birthday, Claire Headley.
All right, now Mitch is talking, but we can't hear him. Can someone tell him?
Is your mic turned on?
No, my mic is fine.
No. I was talking to Mitch.
We can't hear you, Mitch.
Can't hear it all.
There you are. We hear you. Say it again. No, then he went away.
What were you hearing?
I heard him cough.
Oh, that was me.
That was you?
I think that was me.
Well,
so I'm not the. Oh, wait a minute. Was that you?
No, that was him.
Can you hear me?
Now we can.
Yeah.
I think we should be good now.
Yeah.
Good.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to drag my technical inefficiency into your celebration of your birthday. Great to see both of you. Happy birthday, Tori. Mark, great to see you.
Thank you.
Mitch. Nice to see you too.
Thank you very much.
Good to see you too. Thank you for coming on.
Yeah, it's not a problem.
And it's kind of fun to have someone else have inefficiencies with
and yeah. And you know, there's somebody else here. Come here, Weston.
Oh, Weston.
You know, he doesn't like to be picked up, but
Weston, hi.
Look, it's Tori.
Hello. All right, don't let him down. He doesn't like that. I can see.
Yeah, beagles are notoriously not lapdogs. Oh yeah.
He's very sweet. Well, thank you for coming on. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Is everything going well with you?
Brilliantly. I mean, it's next question.
I saw
Yeah, go ahead.
What were you going to say?
I was going to say life has its challenges, but you know, it's like, you know, that's where your lessons lie, in your challenges.
Yeah.
Without challenges, I mean, you would be like, life would be so boring. But you were saying you saw a video?
I saw a video on Facebook where a lady said, "Don't ask people how they're doing." You know, it's like nobody likes that. So.
Yeah. I mean, I think the world is accustomed to taking that as a superficial question, and giving a superficial answer. I think it's, you know, if we were all really answering honestly when somebody says, "How are you doing?" it would probably be a whole different thing. Well, I'm so glad you asked, because I have a few things to say. You know, just go on.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
For years, I used to automatically say, "I'm peachy keen, hunky dory. Couldn't be better. Thanks for asking."
Wow,
That's perfect.
Perfect.
We all need a prepackaged line.
You have to teach that to us.
Well, I was lying the whole time, so that's the first thing. I have to teach you how to lie.
You have to have that poker face.
Probably have that one on.
Probably at none of those moments was I actually peachy keen, hunky dory. Couldn't be better.
Right.
And thanks for asking.
Hey, so how's your campaign going?
You know, it's rolling along. I had a ton of stuff that got thrown at me tonight, which is why I was late to the party here. I was scrambling to finish some some questionnaires for different news organizations and the League of Women Voters, and all seemed to hit me tonight.
Wow.
So I had some big surprises in store for tonight, but they're going to have to wait till next year, I guess.
Well, I think it's terribly exciting that you're running again. I wish you all the best, and
Me too.
Thanks. It is exciting to be running. It does not really feel like I'm in the middle of the campaign like the last couple of campaigns. It seems like it's not too busy around here, which is a little scary,
Yeah.
But we've had several events, several forums, they call them, not debates, but the candidates will get together and all answer the same questions, and you're supposed to not say anything nasty about your opponents. Occasionally, I may mention something about the kid who I'm running against, but nothing major.
Right.
It is very frustrating, though, to see how Ryan Cotton and Mike Menino are just in lockstep with Slappy Miscavige. And Sam Wilson, my young opponent, is every bit as chomping at the bit to be joining them in giving Miscavige anything he wants. So that's very frustrating, and I'm hoping we can get that message across to people that this is a real turning point. This is the first time since Scientology snuck into town that they're going to have a council that Miscavige can count on. And I don't think that's a good thing.
No, it's awful.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we should just give them the city of Clearwater. I mean, at least we know where they are.
We had we had a live televised forum, I think last week, and the moderator, who is a retired local TV news anchor, said to each of us, "Okay, if you had a magic wand, what would you like to change about Clearwater? Anything, as far as the city government runs, whatever. What would you do?" And I said, "Well, a magic wand, I would move Scientology over to Largo."
Oh, there you go.
And that was my complete answer. And it seemed to get a good reaction.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with Largo, but I think I get the concept.
Yeah.
It's like Burbank and Glendale. It's right next to it.
Over.
I used to live in Largo.
Largo's a nice place. They actually do have some property over in Largo. They've started buying things
they?
there. Yeah, they bought some buildings there. They have bought a bunch of stuff in Tarpon Springs, which is north of here.
Oh my God!
So they're gobbling up a lot. I've been hearing the rumor, and I don't know if it's true or not, that they're moving all of the Golden Era stuff to Clearwater. Like all the execs are going to be, circling the wagons in Clearwater and running everything from here. Which seems possible.
Are you hearing anything about what they're going to do with the studio out in Gilman Hot Springs?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, good.
Because I'm sure it will still be a burial ground for all those cars that got abandoned and buried in the middle of the dirt whenever they were worried that a license plate might have been spotted by the police. So just have to dig a big hole and put the car in there and bury it.
I think they'll also have all the older Sea Org members will be out there.
Yeah.
Because I talked to Kay Connolly years ago, and I had seen a Sea Org member and what they were doing with them. And I said, if you think these critics are bad, if what you're doing to Sea Org members that are aging is what you're doing to this lady, this is going to be a nightmare for you. And she said, we've got it handled. And they have nothing in LA, so I figure it's got to be gold. They're gonna.
Yeah, except that doesn't explain. I used to joke when I was up there that eventually gold would be an old age home for aging Sea Org members because they actually could handle it. But I was a joke because no new staff had showed up in 20 years. But they don't the people that get old up there, like what happened to Heber and some others that I'm aware of, they were moved into care homes nearby into these, because they don't want them to die on the property, because I don't think they're going to
handle it.
Yeah, because there's too much scrutiny. They die on the property, then the authorities come in and they can start asking questions, and so they move people. I mean, I just became aware of another person that I used to work with, who she died in some nearby place, and same deal. They just move them off the base. So, I mean, but they couldn't handle it up there. They have enough facilities; they could take care of easily about 600 aging service members, but they're not going to do it.
Dead weight,
Dead weight.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, from the really sad thing is, from their perspective, is that they're just like, they sort of believe this whole paradigm that they're going to come back and da 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 da. So it's just kind of a temporary thing. It's just kind of this uncomfortable transition where you're old, you're going to cost us a little money, but you're going to be back and you'll be a kid and everything will be fine. And I think the real tragedy of it is that it's not. It's a sociopathic delusion, not a criminal instinct, that is causing it to happen. So it's a lot easier to fight criminality than it is sociopathy. I mean, we have a bad habit in this country of electing sociopaths and throwing criminals. We throw criminals in jail. We elect sociopaths.
Right.
Yeah.
And speaking of Clearwater, Mark, I hate to, I'm not trying to spit in anybody's ice cream, but man, it sure worked for the Mormons to take a city over. I mean, they were fleeing to Utah when the governor of Missouri, Nebraska or Missouri, had declared shoot on sight. That it was illegal to shoot Mormons in the face, right?
Yeah.
And so, I think I've wondered many times if Miscavige didn't look at that whole thing and go, fuck it. Let's just take a city over like the Mormons did, get your flag dug in so deep that they can never dig it out. Who cares about members? Who cares about anything? Just get those roots planted so they can't dig you out. So I think he's playing like a long game, because I think, anyway, I don't know. You're more on the ground there, but that's for having worked with him for 28 years and seeing how he was inspired by like the Mormon, not the religion, but the business model, which, to move Scientology into being a tithing community, a community of true believers who tithe to the mother church, which is what Scientology's become. I mean, they sell some books and shit, but it's just like nobody reads that shit. They put it on the shelf. They send them to libraries, and libraries throw them in the fucking dumpster. So, but the real estate thing, that's like worked for the Mormons, and they illegally human trafficked Europeans, people from Great Britain, drove them across the country. They had plenty of reasons to just be banned as a criminal organization, and they almost got elected president. So sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night and I wonder if we don't need to reset our expectations about the demise of Scientology. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, I don't. I don't. What do you mean? Reset it in what way?
Reset it in the sense that people want it to be done kind of like the second coming of Jesus. Everybody expects it to happen in their lifetime, right? I mean, the people that believe in it. And I think that it's, always going to be around. It's just going to be it's going to be like the Christian Science reading room, or at most, where people can go.
I think.
Because ideas, you can kill people, but ideas are really hard to kill. So, and as long as we keep electing sociopaths, crazy ideas will have an opportunity to see some light, especially if they have money and they can donate it to the sociopaths. But I think it's a good fight that you're fighting, Mark, and I think that just the crimes of Scientology are horrific. The ways in which they violate public policy and claim tax exemption is horrific, and all that's got to change.
You are correct. And I think it's important to be discussing all these things in council meetings to put it on the
Yeah,
record.
no, yeah, absolutely. Yes. And bless
Yeah.
you for doing that. Yeah, absolutely. Because, you
May
know,
not
one
be
thing
able to
about,
put it down, but we can at least expose it.
Exactly.
yeah, exactly. I mean, one thing about the Mormons, I have to say that, you know, when they gained some power and they were gunning for statehood, they got together and they said, you know, we're not going to be a state if we practice polygamy. So we're going to just figure out some way to get rid of that. And so they adapted and they changed. It's never going to happen in Scientology. I mean, that is the one saving grace that I look at, is that they are too rigid to adapt. And that rigidity will completely snap at some point.
Yeah.
Because can you imagine if they were like, well, you know, we're not going to become, you know, we're not going to get statehood in Florida. It was a totally different situation because, you know, back then there was territory that you could claim and turn it into a state. We don't have that anymore. But, you know, maybe we should stop the disconnection thing or whatever. They're never going to stop any of that stuff. It's the 10 Commandments. It's chiseled in stone. So that is ultimately going to be their undoing. A lot of people say, well, the worst thing that ever happened to Scientology was the internet. But I think the worst thing that ever happened to Scientology was they have this mindset that nothing about it can be changed. So I'm being, what do they call it on the Oscars? I'm being,
You're being called off stage.
Yeah, when they play the music, I'm hearing the music. So I can't believe Kelly put that up as a note. Oh, is Laura waiting?
Laura's waiting.
Speaking of music.
Yeah.
So
is that supposed to be me? Is that supposed to be me, Laura?
Yeah.
A little birdie told me that it's Tori's birthday.
Yeah. Okay. Love you. Have a great night.
Thank you for
I didn't want to interrupt you, Mitch. Love you. That was amazing.
Where did you get
Happy
your little
birthday to you, Tori Magoo. Happy birthday to you, Tori Magoo. Happy birthday, dear Tori. Happy birthday, you amazing angel babe, rock star, powerhouse, super amazing, proud Queen SP.
Wait,
I can't hear you, but I love that you're going to get something. Oh, I bet you I know what she's going to get. Bum, 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 ba-dum. Me and Tori are the very few people that have this. I can't hear you guys. Do I need to come back in and out? I can see you saying Mark, but I don't know. Here. Weird.
Well, yeah. I had my own technical
Okay,
problems.
maybe I'll come back in and come jump.
No.
Yes.
There we go.
I can't hear. So let me jump. I'll come back in. Maybe something happened when
You
Mitch
might wanna-
left or something.
Well,
That
you
SP.
can't hear me, so my advice will go nowhere.
Ooh.
But really, it's probably a setting in the computer, not something in. It's been so long since I've been on this. What's this thing called?
StreamYard.
That's right. Yeah.
So you can hear me, right?
I can.
Okay, good. So how are things going with the election?
You know, things are rolling along. It's kind of hard to say. We've got most of our events behind us. There's one more candidate forum. Yeah.
Wow.
In July. It's the only official thing I'm aware of. And voting is August 18th. So we have to really pick up steam now. Look, I have a whole bunch of these here.
All right.
So the new yard signs are in. Anybody who wants a yard sign, you can have one.
Nice.
In fact, I have a bunch of them in my car, and during the day I'll drive around and plant them.
Oh, good.
But then usually overnight I've been picking up a few passengers for Uber to try to pay some bills. And if they live in Clearwater, they get one of my flyers, and they get the whole spiel as we're driving them home, and then when they get home, I offer them a yard sign. So far,
Ah,
one
that's
a day has
smart.
been accepting.
That's smart. That's a
Yeah.
good idea. That's a
There's
really good idea.
woman that I drove to her home last night lives right across the street from the Tradewinds motel, one of the 3 Scientology motels out on Fort Harrison between Clearwater and Dunedin. So, it's nice that she was planning it right there so they can see it when they come
in. That's a good location.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of fun. That's a good
I heard
idea.
you, Mark. I love that. I can't hear Tori. I think Tori is talking, but we can't. Can you hear her? You can't hear her either.
Yeah, I can.
You can hear her? Shit. So I still can't hear you, but I can hear Mark. Dang it. And I can hear my kitty. Okay, well, I love you, Tori, and happy birthday. And I can't hear you, but I'll listen anyways, and I'll be in the live chat. And I love you. And I even wore my little purple flowers. And I brought, our twinsy proud.
Yeah.
Proud to Declare SP shirts. And cheers to you. And I love you. And I can't wait to see you again. And I'll see you soon. And happy birthday. And we're so proud of everything you've done, all the work you've done, everything you've spoken about, all the difficulties we've gone through in this community, just everything. And Mark Bunker, yes, we vote for Mark. Please support Mark. Love you two both so much. And I'll be in the chat. And happy birthday, Tori.
All right.
Nice
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. That was
By the way,
sweet.
if you don't live in Clearwater and you can't vote for me, you can still, if you live anywhere in the U.S., you can still go to markbunker.com and push that donate button. That will help enormously because we are being they're raising money like gangbusters over on the Scientology side of this with Sam Wilson. He's got the entire GOP behind him.
Wow.
So from the city council members to our representative in Congress, everybody statewide, everybody is supporting this kid. And they got all their money, and then they got all Scientology's money. So it's going to be
so we go to markbunker.com and we hit the donate. What do we hit?
Donate. You'll see it right there on the front page.
All right.
Can I jump in real quick and wish Miss Tori a very happy birthday?
Hi, I missed you.
Hi, Mr. Bunker. I'm really glad that you're running. Definitely want to support. You're doing amazing things. I'm excited to see what happens. I wish I could go down there. I'd go campaign for you because I'm really interested in what's going on in Clearwater as well. Keep a tracking of it while we're doing this. But Tori, I just want to thank you for being an example of this persistence. Like, to me, you're very inspiring. You're a person who's been dealing with this for decades, and you've never given up. You've always been no matter what they've done, said, done, everything you've been through, you still are persistent. And to me, you are somebody who inspires me, that when there's days like today, when they gave them that 4th of July permit, I was like, you just not feel like giving up or anything. But, I just have to remember Miss Tori, man, she just, you keep riding through and you just keep going, and another day, another email, another whatever, and you keep pushing. So I appreciate you for that. And I want you to know that.
Thank you. I greatly appreciate that. And I greatly appreciate you. You've been a tremendous inspiration for all of us. You've got a lot done. You have.
Trying to get them to change their mind on this July 4th permit, but it is what it is. So I don't even know if they know they got it yet. So maybe I'm the one telling OSA that, okay, you got the 4th of July permit. Okay, whoop-de-doo. But
what are they doing with the 4th of July permit?
Closing down L. Ron Hubbard Way, even though a month ago they did not get a permit for the Columbian Festival, and they had the Columbian Festival for 3 days shutting down the street regardless. They want to pretend like it's a private street, and it's not, it's public, and they actually stopped a public street for 3 days without city permission. And the city, to like for the consequences is, oh, they get their 4th of July permit. I guess they're like, oh, well, they taught us, they're going to have it anyway, so we might as well just give them the permit. So it's a big battle, but we got to keep fighting. They have to, they have to abide by the rules too, right? I mean, it's not the big stuff, but sometimes it's the little stuff. You got to get them compliant. They got to be compliant too in this stuff, and that's just where I'm focused right now.
Yeah.
Well, some of my first videos were done on the 4th of July weekend in '99.
Oh yeah,
but
you're
it's the same
right.
situation. You know, it's a public street. They got a big banner outside saying "All welcome," and yet they could kick me out. And the police who are working the thing saying, "No, it's a private affair."
They still, I just had to recently, they finally got it. It's not private. They don't do security for them anymore. The police are fully aware now that it's a public street. They now are checking the permits as far as, you know, so there's there's been a lot of progress with a lot of hard work, with a group of people doing it. It's not just me, it's a group of people. And, you know, but yeah, it's just about being compliant. And that's just one area where, you know, we can't go maybe fix them, you know, fix the other stuff that they're doing, but we can keep pushing to have them abide by the rules, because they jump on us or anyone else that's not abiding by the rules. So, you know what, they had to be held to the same standard.
Exactly.
And then, you know, and Mr. Moxon, you know, at court, I didn't really say much about it. He rammed into my foot, causing injury at the court, in court.
Really?
And and he could have gone around me. But he didn't. He rammed right into me. It was narrow, but I was where the court people had me parked, you know, because I'm in a chair, if Mr. Bunker doesn't know. And yeah, he ran and then pulled it and then hit me again. And then the third time he was able to get around me. So, you know, but you can't have cameras in the courtroom. So he's just, oh, it was an accident, you know. So just putting that out there, Mr. Moxon, we know it wasn't an accident, because clearly you can't miss me. Like, clearly I am, you know, I'm a big target.
I had a courthouse encounter with him myself back in the LMT days. He and I were both potential witnesses in some hearing that was going on, probably something revolving around Bob Minton. And because we were both witnesses, they had us sitting in the same room along with Jeff Jacobson, another critic of Scientology who worked with us at the LMT. So I got up to go to the bathroom, I think, or grab something to drink. And I came back, and Moxon had taken a magazine about weight loss and dropped it on my chair. And so when he left the room, I did something really nasty. I don't feel too guilty about it. But his daughter had died not too terribly long before that. This tragic situation where she was electrocuted at Gold in some underground vault. And so I got him, I found a good parenting magazine and put that on his chair.
Good.
Which he was not happy about at all. Came into my face and was threatening me that he's got a client that wants to sue you, and we're going to come after you. Mary DeMoss says you're stalking her.
Wow. Well, he's trying to get me arrested. Sorry, my dog. He's trying to get me and William Dude arrested too. Sorry, I have my dogs. I might have to get off. I think someone's at the door.
Okay.
But happy birthday, Tori, and I'd love to catch up more on this story.
All right, thank you. Thank you.
I was not yawning.
All right.
You see me yawn.
It's you yawning? Jesse. Oh, it's Ishmael. There you are. Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well, Magoo. How are you?
I'm good. It's good to see you.
Good to see you.
I love your
too.
wall behind you. That is very cool.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I was doing a different show right now, but I would be remiss if I did not stop through to not only wish you a very, very happy birthday, But
thank you. I don't want to take a minute of your time, but thank you.
No. I'm making time for you. I'm making time for you because you're worthy. Again, you've been an ally. So on behalf of, Scientology, Invasion of the Black Community on Facebook, you were just one of those allies that we needed, a voice that were actually going to be able to highlight exactly what we were trying to do in defending our community against the harms of Scientology. And you didn't flinch. You did it with integrity. You did it with strength, and you did it with kindness and outright love. You gave a message to the African American community when it was needed. So we don't forget our allies, and we appreciate you. So for us to recognize and for me to recognize you, I had the opportunity, of course, to meet you in Las Vegas and just get a chance just to hug you and just to say thank you for what you do. So we appreciate your strength and your character and you just being steadfast. Those that you've introduced me to, I've met very good allies. So I appreciate that. So I just wanted to take a moment just to stop through and let you know that personally from me to you, I love you and I appreciate everything that you actually do.
Well, thank you, Ish. It means so much to me. You have been a huge help for me. And so I really appreciate you and thank you and your community. It's been a wild scene, hasn't it?
It has indeed. It has indeed. And you have an open invitation to the barbecue. You can come and pull up anytime. You're going to be protected. You're going to eat good. And you one of the family now, because like I said, you were the first person who went viral with that particular topic. That topic of Scientology and invasion of the Black community. You were the first video that actually had went viral. So the message,
it was a message to the African American
community, exactly, and it went viral, right? And it helped. I'm talking about dozens and dozens and dozens of families with information that they were not aware of, right? Yeah. So put a lot of things in motion. And like I said, you did it correctly, you did it respectfully, and you did it with honesty. And that's what's needed in order to, as you can see, it's stopped and it's going backwards as far as being beaten back, right? That cult and that foothold that they were trying to get, it failed. So I recognize that also. I even met Mark Bunker at the Flag Down event in Clearwater back in the days. You stopped there, you asked a question while I was giving a lecture. So just being on the road and just doing the work back in the days.
I seem to remember that.
Yeah. But it takes all of us doing our job and our responsibilities to, uplift the community. And I appreciate that. And we recognize that from both of you.
Well, thank you. I'm going to come over and have a barbecue.
That's right. Got the open invite. Good to see you, Tori. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you for coming by. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. All right.
That's a really nice message too. I'm glad you shared that with her.
Yeah,
absolutely. Thank you so much.
Really means a lot to me. Thank you.
You're welcome. Y'all have a good evening.
All right. Bless you.
Bless you more.
All right. Well, that's nice. And who
Magoo.
is this?
Hello. Hi. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yep. Sounds like I hear both of you. So I'm Dave. This is my first time actually on your channel. You popped up in my live and I figured I'd stick around, check it out. And I saw it's your birthday, so I wanted to wish you happy birthday.
Thank you.
I'm actually an ex-Mormon. So I go on like ex-Mormon podcasts, and then I been doing some work with them lately because of a situation that happened here in Mongolia with a mission president, right? And then over the course of time, YouTube started like showing me ex-Jehovah's Witness videos, and then he looks like I'm kind of wandered in the ex-Scientology sphere. So I'm making the rounds, and it seems like the chat's cool and I can learn a lot here, so I figured drop by, say hi, chat a little bit. And
thank you. You live in Mongolia?
I live in Mongolia. I moved here about 14 months ago.
Wow, that's a stretch.
What brought you there?
My wife. I met her online, and then I moved here.
Well, that's a good reason.
There you go.
Yeah, home is where the wife is, So,
good one. Well, good. Yeah. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. I really do. And come more often.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, it was interesting to listen to the listened to the gentleman before. I couldn't see his name, but he was talking a lot about Mormonism.
Ishmael Bay is his name, and he is a part of what is it, Mark? What am I thinking of?
Nation of Islam?
Yeah, he's part of Nation of Islam, and when back in the day, probably even maybe before you were born or you were a little kid, but the director of it came on TV, and he ordered everyone in Nation of Islam on course. He didn't say Scientology. He just said on course Tuesday night, or we're going to thank you and say goodbye. And so I thought that's Scientology. And I knew he was in Scientology. He'd gotten in it. So I fired up my desktop and I made a message to the African American community. And I said, look, these people only care about three things: money, bodies in the shop, and connections. That's it. They don't care about you. And this is Scientology. That's what he's talking about. And they'll take your money. They'll break up your families. It's awful. I was in it for 30 years. I escaped out in 2000. And so I know what I'm talking about. And it went viral, like you said. It just went, I mean, it was just amazing. It just went nuts. So,
Gotcha.
anyway.
Okay, yeah, it wasn't that gentleman. It was a gentleman before. He was talking about like Mormonism and how Mormonism became a state.
Mitch.
I think it was Mitch. Yeah.
Mitch. Yeah. I mean, the other gentleman that just was on was pretty interesting too. But yeah, that kind of caught my attention because it seems like there's a lot of overlap between these different, like,
huge.
I'm just gonna say it's just cults. There's because everything you just described. I mean, I deal with, and I like seen firsthand with Mormonism on how they break up families. They don't necessarily care about you unless you can have something to offer, right? If you're well connected and you bring in money, you can get away with a lot. But anything else, it's basically butts in seats, and then they'll drop you, and families will shun the apostates, is how they word it in Mormonism. So,
well, it is amazing. I don't know if you've read Professor Robert Lifton's seven indicators that you're in a cult. It's not the name of it, but most of these organizations have the same thing. Mystical manipulation, loaded language, having to separate from anyone who's critical. It's amazing how they can find their own way to it, but all of these groups know how to, keep the flock that they want to keep and get rid of the troublemakers.
Right.
Or even get people to join, because I wasn't born into Mormonism. I was a convert. I joined in 2020 and I left in about 2024. And I mean, part of that's a long story, but to keep it short, my mother was a Christian, but my father is British Indian. So I have Hindu lineage and I have Christian lineage, and I was a Hindu before I joined the church. And one of the core things was just similarities. Like, they have general superficial similarities that anybody can relate to, right? Or something to offer anybody. And then people join.
Sure.
And then they either get stuck or, like me, they end up leaving. So
it's very true.
That's
very, very true.
So real quick, Mark, you're in politics. I came on halfway through, but you're
I have been since I moved here to Clearwater. One of the things I wanted to do when I moved back here in 2013 was run for office, and I did that in 2020. And won my race. I was on the council for 4 years, and I was the Clearwater vice mayor for a year, which Scientology was really thrilled about. I'd be at events and I would see Pat Harney, the Scientology PR lady, sitting down front in the middle, glaring at me as I was on stage addressing the public. But it was exciting to be part of shaping the city and helping people out, and making sure that Miscavige did not get to run around unchecked. I made sure that when we hired a new city attorney and a city manager, I had them sit down with Mike Render to talk about what it's like dealing with Miscavige. And I, at least for 4 years, kept Miscavige at bay. The moment I stepped down from office in 2024, they announced that the last 5 buildings that were available downtown were sold to Scientology. And that included the building where 2 floors are leased to the city for City Hall. So now Scientology is the landlord for the city, and that's not a good place to be, which is why I'm thrilled that when I was on the council, we did approve a new City Hall that's being constructed. It's almost finished, and I think it's going to open up in a couple of months. But we do need to have a building that Scientology cannot buy. They can still buy the politicians, but at least we have a building that should be a safe refuge.
I agree.
That makes sense. I was sorry if you guys heard me typing. I was actually Googling whether or not the Church of Scientology actually operates here. And it looks like in a very limited fashion. So they don't have like, I don't know if this is going to make sense to people, but from what I'm seeing, it does not have an authorized operational center or official branch like a meeting house.
Good.
It's localized seminars and occasional secular outreach programs that are regulated by the government. So,
like Narcanon and Way to Happiness, stuff like that.
Not even that. I can't find that much about it. This is something that, like, when I hop off, I'm probably going to have to talk to my wife's family about because they're in politics and very well connected. I'm also just going to have to do like a deep dive because Mongolian, like how this part of the world like practices and allows religious freedom, especially from foreign organizations, is very different and very strict.
Right.
So, yeah, it sounds like they can't get a foothold here just from what little I'm pulling up. So
well, that is good.
Olga, where am I living? I'm living in Mongolia. I'm very safe and protected from American cults, being in between Russia and China. So I do have that going for me at the very least.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Well, if I lose my election, I was going to ask you if your wife has a sister, but then I was realizing I should be asking if she has a grandmother.
That's
it's fun when you realize you're 70.
Oh yeah, no. It's like everyone's married, and yeah. I mean, my wife's sister's just got a fiance. They're actually. It's funny that you mentioned that because 4th of July they're coming up from Singapore. And because she's Mongolian and she's bringing her boyfriend or her fiance up with. They live together, and then we're going to go tour the Mongolian countryside together, and we're going to go check out.
Fun.
There's a Maitreya statue in Tove that my mother-in-law, my wife's mother, actually has been constructing and things like that. That's being completed, so we're going to see it in its completed form. I've got like kind of a construction pictures on my Facebook, but so yeah, we're going to be doing that.
Good. Well, thank you for coming on.
Thank you for letting me have on. I'm going to jump back into the chat.
Sure.
I see people tagging me, so I will. Thank you so much for the invitation. You have a good day.
Yeah. All right. And it looks like.
Oh, I'm there. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tory. Happy birthday to you from Clearwater, Florida. I'm actually in Tampa, by the way. Boy, I just lost the sound.
I know the sound that goes in and out, and it's not me.
Hang on, let's see if I can figure out my sound.
Okay.
See if that did it.
Did that do it?
We can hear you. We can't see you very well. It's very dark in your car.
I'm going to have to come back.
Me or him?
Well, both,
Mark?
but I can see your full face. I was missing the top part of his face.
Where'd he go?
He popped out and popping back in.
Okay. I think he's in his car.
Yeah.
Can you hear us?
Am I there?
I can hear you.
We can hear you. We can see you. Kind of.
Can you hear us?
Well, I can't hear a thing. So
I
do want to say happy birthday, Tori. Mark, I do want to thank you for all the work that you helped us out with the Lisa McPherson Memorial. That was pretty much the last time I've been out at Flag. Tori, I've been looking to meet you again as soon as I can get back out to LA.
Yeah.
And I wish you a happy birthday. I'm going to be spending the 4th of July myself out on the boat watching the fireworks from Coachman Park. Mark, I want to thank you once again for Coachman Park. It is the true gem of Clearwater. Not all of downtown Clearwater is Scientology. We got Coachman Park, which Mark had a lot to do with, and I just can't thank you enough as a local on that. So I'm hoping you guys can hear me.
Yeah, we can.
I just got off of work, so I'm on my phone. So
okay.
I love you guys very, very much. Thank you for everything that you do. And Tori, I absolutely love you so, so much. We have met one time before when I was in LA at Big Blue.
Yeah,
and
I remember.
I look forward to meeting again. So I'm probably going to jump off since I can't hear anything. And please check me out as soon as I do something fun. I'm going to do something on my channel involving music. So
good.
I love you guys very much. So
all right.
Thank you for being in my life. My life is much better because of you two. And I can't give you my gratitude enough. I love you guys very much. So enjoy your night, enjoy your holiday, and enjoy life to its fullest every day, because today could be the last day. Tomorrow will be the first day. So keep marching forward. You're just a locomotive on a track, and the world is your oyster, my friend. So you guys have a good night, and I hope to talk to you all soon. I'll be in the chat as much as I can. So
all right.
Love you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks.
Well, thanks for coming on.
Hi,
and
Tori.
I think
it's Sam.
this is. No, wait.
Hey, Haggis Basher. I just wanted to send you tremendous amounts of birthday wishes, lots of kindness and love, and great appreciation for what you do. Really, really enjoying you doing your interviews, although most of the time I'm on the replay crew these days. But lots of love, lots of hugs. Keep at it. You are an inspiration to a lot of people, and we all love you. So cheers, and many, many more.
Big kisses. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Well, this has been a wild night, huh?
Yeah. I bet there's dozens and dozens and dozens of more people to go. You are loved across the planet. Look at that. We got somebody from Mongolia who is on here to wish you a happy birthday.
know. That's amazing.
Hi, Tori. Little birds were singing that it's your birthday today. It's me, Miriam, Scientology up north from Copenhagen, Denmark. I hope you're going to have an amazing day with your close ones. And you are the proof of the fact that age is just a number. I hope to see you at Big Blue for many years to come, protesting with all the young ones, and I hope I get to meet you also one day.
Yeah.
Have a great day and enjoy your birthday.
Thank you for coming by. Thank you. That was good.
Yeah. Yeah. Age may be just a number, but man, what a number.
What number are you?
I am 70 now, which is hard to imagine. But then I stand up and I start to teeter and I go, oh, yeah, well, I'm 70.
Well, I'm 79.
I know. It's insane, Tori.
Next year, I'll be 80.
Isn't that amazing?
Really spooky. And especially because my brother was like, I'm 80. And then he died. So I'm like, I don't want to celebrate it too much.
Yeah, well.
Hi, Tori. This is Robert Dam from Denmark. I just want to say thanks for the wonderful chat we had the other day on your YouTube channel, and congrats on your birthday. All the best.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you for coming on. Well, this has been really great. And a lot of good wishes for you, Mark. This one person, just a name, 7833, said, dang, it's the man, the myth, the legend. That's you.
How about that?
There's a lot of people that have written. I hope you read the comments.
Does he want me to sign his boob? I'm sorry. I'm retired from that. I'm a noted politician now.
True. The man, the myth, the legend. There you go. But a lot of people sent you good wishes.
Well, there you go. I can't see a thing. Normally, I've got a 40-inch monitor here. Normally, when I'm on these, I'm looking at the monitor so I can see and read and all this kind of stuff. But I had torn everything down, and I was scrambling to try to put the computer and everything back together again, which is why I was so late getting here to the program. And I still haven't gotten the monitor working. So,
well,
I know that's a dull story. I didn't say it was going to be a great story that everyone would be laughing and applauding at.
What one?
Never mind.
All right, I will. Never mind.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, thank you and Kelly, because both of you, this has been really fun for everyone that came on. And thank you. Someone just gave me incredible. Now it's. Someone gave me $5, so thank you. And
doesn't matter to you, not to me. 46.
Oh, is that who gave me the $5? He gave me 10 memberships. Oh yeah, it was. Doesn't matter to you. Thank you. Doesn't matter to you. Not Rib Guy. That's right. Now I can say his name. He said, everyone calls me Rib Guy, and I'm like, all right. So Rib Guy. I thought it was.
Is this Melania who wants me to sign her boob?
It's a name. No, I don't know. I didn't see
Melania put that on one of her coats years ago. That's where that comes from. Yeah, she there was some news story that she felt was they were attacking her over, so she just put on the back of her coat. Doesn't matter to me, does it to you, or whatever it was. Doesn't matter to you, not to me. Yeah.
Oh,
and people were, wow, that's something the First Lady is putting on her coat, when it was really, kind of offensive toward, I don't know if it was some situation with children, or it was just something that, she probably should have cared about.
Right. I remember that. It was offensive to a lot of people.
Yeah. Whatever it was offensive to a lot of people.
But it isn't anymore with Rib Guy.
Nope.
I like it. All right, Bunky. Well, I hope and pray that you win. I really do.
Magoo, I hope you're right.
I know. You need to win.
Would be nice. It would be nice.
Yeah. So if anyone can donate to Mark Bunker, that would be a good thing. And remember, on that kind of thing, it can be $5, $10, $50, $100, $1,000, $10,000.
No, not 10,000.
Oh yeah, that's right. You can only do 1,000.
Cap is 1,000. I don't want people breaking the law.
Okay, I
Just
forgot.
find 10 of your friends who want to join you.
All right.
Yeah. If you can donate that'd be great. It'll help us enormously. There's a lot of stuff to do to get the word out.
Yeah.
So
let's do it.
Yeah, I'll be anxious to see what the other campaigns are going to be using against me, because I have a feeling it's going to get ugly. I think they're going to spend a lot of money.
What are they going to use against you? Don't say it on here, because then you'll give them an idea.
Well, they're like this was silly. I made a video about it, but Sam, my 24-year-old opponent, was making a big deal about the fact that, the current council gave away Garden Avenue to Scientology.
Right.
And Sam was on there going, well, the only politician in my race that gave a street to Scientology before was Bunker back in 2021. And, I heard that months ago from someone. And I had to contact Tracy McManus to say, do you know what this is about? I don't remember giving a street to Scientology. And she had no idea. I figured if anyone knows, it's Tracy. So when Sam brought this up again on Facebook, I decided to do a little search. And I found the meeting where we did approve this. And it was just a little section of the street that no one drove on. They already had the major street. There was just a piece of property that they needed to have an entryway for the Osceola apartments, or whatever it's called, the retreat, the Osceola Religious Retreat.
Right.
And so it's like no big deal. It's not like we shut down a street and gave it to them and the public can't use it anymore. So, but it gave me a chance to actually go back and show the video and talk about it and kind of, poke back at Sam saying, really, is that all you got? So now they'll come back with something even bigger, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Because they, they got really nasty, not against me last time, but woman who was running for mayor, and they hit her hard with a lot of dishonest lies. And they didn't use them on me. I have a feeling now that the entire GOP is going to be gunning for me and coming up with a lot of smears. So we have that to look forward to. But it's, it's fun. It's like the Scientology calls me a criminal and says all these horrible things about me. Okay, well, there you go.
You've always held your ground. You've done really well with that. So I have faith in you that they can make up whatever they want. It doesn't matter. You've lived through so much shit. It's like, what could they come up with?
Well, one thing that they used against her that they have tried to use against me as well was paying $91 million to build a new city hall.
You did that?
No, we didn't do that. But that's what they attacked us with and continue to attack us with. When we approved a new city hall, one of the first votes that I took on the council was deciding where we're going to put the new city hall, because there was $30 million that the last council had set aside to build a new city hall when they left the old one that was asbestos ridden and outlived its usefulness. So since the old city hall was shut down, we've been leasing 2 floors in a building at $500,000 a year.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. And so the first thing that I voted on was the placement of the city hall. And in order to get the new council members up to speed, they put together like a 2-page document about all the steps that have got us this far.
Right.
And then we voted, and it was a simple vote. Should it be lot A, B, or C? And I went into the meeting thinking, oh, well, okay, this is going to be easy. I choose B. And it turned out to be none of the above, because no one would agree to anything about the city hall. And I said on the dais, okay, now I understand why it's taken this long to get here.
Yeah.
Which got a nice laugh from everyone.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's nuts. So there's $30 million that was earmarked for that. Would only be used for the city hall.
Right.
And we wound up spending $31 million on it. And then after I left the council, it became $32 million. But our mayor quit in the middle of the meeting when we said, yeah, we want to move ahead with the city hall. He went on Fox News the next day and said we were building a Taj Mahal to ourselves. And that ricocheted around the city. It was right after that we were going to, they have what's called Neighborhoods Day, where staff and council members and the mayor travel around to the different neighborhoods and answer questions, say hi, have a hot dog, whatever. And it's just a way so you can talk to people. Everywhere we went, why are you building a Taj Mahal to yourself? What's with this Taj Mahal? I'm not building a Taj Mahal. So there you go. They used that heavily against Kathleen last time, and they started to use it against me. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. I think you've got a good chance, because I know Clearwater, they hate you. They hate Scientology.
Yes, they do. Hello.
Hi.
Hey.
Jamie.
Hi.
Yes.
Do you know Mark Punker?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
And do you know
I've
me?
seen him a few times before.
Yeah.
I mean, well, obviously, otherwise I wouldn't be here.
Right. Well, thank you for coming on.
Yeah, I just want to say happy birthday. How old are you? 70?
79.
Or 79?
79.
Or how young are you, I should say?
I'm 79. I'm proud of it.
Oh, that's cool.
All I
Yeah.
can say. I mean, it's like, I'm amazed. All three, I have two older brothers. Well, one just passed away, but we all three agreed we couldn't believe we'd lived this long. It was like, wow. It's kind of amazing. My oldest brother is 83, going on 84 in October. And the other older brother was 80. He just turned 80. And then he had a stroke, and he was a DJ and a big druggy guy and big partier and had a wonderful life. So it's okay, because, the doctor said the partying is over. You can't do drugs, you can't party, you can't be out in the sun. So you might as well, that's it. If that's your life, why live?
Oh, yeah. That doesn't make sense. Yeah.
No.
Hopefully you'll live for another 79 years.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Well, all right.
Oh, and good luck on your campaign, Mark Bunker. You got one vote here.
Hooray! Thank you.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And can you put a sign? Do you live in Clearwater?
Yes.
Can you put a sign out in front of your place?
Yeah. Yeah. How do I get one?
You can send me an email at markbunker@gmail.com and give me your address, and I'll drop one off.
Okay. Okay, cool.
And if you have friends, see if they will, because the more people, the better.
Yes.
The more visual.
Believe me, I know a lot of people who don't like Scientology.
I do too in Clearwater. Yeah. I know that, but that guy Sam's got the Republicans and the money.
Yeah. Oh, I know. He's got literally millions donating to his campaign, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. It doesn't matter how much money you have if you don't win. You already won once. You can definitely do it again.
Well, I'm giving it a shot. I hope we do.
Yeah. You don't need as much money as them. You just need people that willing.
Yep.
Willing to vote for you.
Yeah. Need to get the word out.
Yes, definitely.
And that's what those donations help with.
Oh, wait, do y'all know when the next city council meeting is?
Offhand,
they got a vote.
No,
they got a final vote on the street, right?
Yeah, they took a final vote. That was at the last meeting.
Wait, that was the last vote?
Yeah.
Yeah, like the final one. I thought they were gonna have another one to.
I think they just have to have the 2 votes. I don't know that there's another one. I don't think so.
Dang,
I think they officially got the street at this meeting.
Oh, dang it! So that's it. They got the street.
Well, they got the street, but Brooks Gibbs is mounting a big campaign to fight back, and he had gathered 8,000 signatures prior to these votes, but the city threw out half of them. Now,
how much did they need anyway? Originally, like only 6,000, right?
I don't know if it's 6 or 7, but they were trying to go.
They were over anyway.
Yeah. So now there's another thing that people can.
That's the way it should be anyway, because the street belongs to us. It should be us that decides whether or not it should be sold, because we're the ones using it.
Yeah, and it wasn't even.
That's the way it should be anyway.
Yeah, it wasn't even sold. It was just given to Scientology because they.
Really?
Yeah, when they lost the first vote, when the Save the Garden people said, "Hold on, we have another idea for using the street." At that point, David Albritton, one of the 3 council members who eventually did agree to give him the seat, he said, "Well, let's hold off. I'm going to vote no, and we'll see what the garden people have in mind." And Scientology was so pissed off about that, Miscavige went right to our Florida Attorney General and said, "They're not giving us the street. You're going to do something about that." So unsolicited, the Attorney General, who's a genius, contacted the city and said, "Oh, you better give them the street. This is discrimination. You could get sued."
They tried to say that the street belonged to them anyway, and they didn't have a choice but to give that up, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So originally, the Scientology was going to pay like $1.2 million, I think, for the street. Down the line, when L. Ron Hubbard Hall had made enough progress, but then once there was a no vote, then it was, "We're not giving you a nickel. You're giving us the street for free." So this is somebody who wants to be our partner. I don't.
And that's what happened. They got the street for free.
Yeah.
Man, I can't believe it. That's unbelievable. There's zero reason to do that.
Yeah, and we lost our city attorney. We had hired a really good guy who was our city attorney who understood Scientology, and he was saying to the council, "Listen, they don't own the street. We can fight this in court."
Yeah.
When?
And they already own both properties. They could easily build it without the street, and if they want, they can just close the street down during events to help protect the people going there.
Absolutely. And in fact, Tony had an article about it. I don't know if it was this morning or yesterday, but he asked me to write up something about it, and I pointed out that many of us said in the meetings that they don't have to close the street. They can get a permit for an event and shut the street down then and let the people of Clearwater use it every other day of the year.
Which is what they do all the time here.
Sure.
They could even do what they did in the streets, the restaurants in front of downtown Clearwater, those poles they put down.
Yeah, bollards, they're called. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, I wrote up something for Tony Ortega, and I decided I'm gonna show some major theaters and halls that have traffic right in front of them. They don't have to shut down the street for Radio City Music Hall. They don't have to shut it down at the Lincoln Sandra, all of these places, I put photographs of these theaters, the Schubert Theater, theaters in Chicago and LA, showing traffic going by as people were attending these
all
functions.
the time. Yeah.
So it's like, you don't need the street. You just want it.
No, that's very, very good point. And I'm glad you sent them photographs, because here, on Hollywood Boulevard, it's busy all the time, and they have huge plays going.
Yeah, and I sent a photo along of the Dolby Theater, which is where the Oscar ceremony happens on Hollywood.
Right.
So you're gonna shut that down. You're gonna bring all the limos in. You're gonna bring the stars in, but the rest of the time, people can
goes on.
Enjoy the street and go see a movie or whatever in the theater.
Very, very good point.
I've wondered if the city council members actually listen to the people, that go to the meetings, or they already have their mind made up when they go there, and they're just kind of there, hearing what people say and just ignoring, if you know what I mean.
I think for the most part, they have their minds made up.
Yeah, I wonder, if it even makes an impact for people to go there and talk and speak.
It can. I mean, I certainly have been willing to change my opinion from listening to people, but for the most part, you kind of know what the situation is, and if there's a really good argument, I certainly will listen to it. And
last year David did change his vote. When originally they didn't vote to sell the street.
Right.
And I was surprised he changed back, because, the arguments he was making for changing his votes, they still stand. It's very clear. You look at what they did in the past. They haven't done anything to downtown. They keep it vacant. They ruined it. They make it a ghost town, and they have empty promises. That was his argument, and it's still true. I don't know why he changed back to yes.
Well, because the Florida Attorney General, who wrote a letter to the city, actually addressed it to him.
Oh, and directly to him?
Yeah, directly.
I didn't know that.
And David Albritton actually then I was asking some further questions, without letting the city manager know that he was going to the state level to get some answers.
Yeah.
And that really pissed off people. And our city attorney said, if you're not going to take my advice, if you're just going to go above my head and go to the state and listen, well, actually Scientology went to the state to have them contact the council. But if you're going to, just ignore my advice, why am I here? And so it was part of the reasons he resigned.
Yeah.
Not entirely, but a big part of it.
By the way, I seen people in the chat wondering if I was subscribed to Aaron. It was a joke. Yes, it was. I showed it on a live stream one time that I was.
That you were what?
Thought I was subscribed to Aaron. It was a joke. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm with them every Friday. Yeah. Y'all can let Journey get on now.
Yeah. Thank you for coming by. I really appreciate it.
Yes. Bye. See ya.
Bye. Don't forget to put the sign out in front of your house.
Oh, I won't. Yeah. Wait. Your email address is on your YouTube channel, too, isn't it?
I think so. It's pretty simple. It's my name, markbunker@gmail.com.
Okay, that's easy then.
Yeah.
All right. Then.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yes, I'll get back to watching the soccer game.
All right. Cheers. All right. And this is our last person.
Oh. Hello.
Hey.
I had an intro, I think. How are you two?
I'm great. This was big surprise for me.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming on. You're the last person. Kelly said she's got to go, and that's it. So you're the last person that we're having on, but thank you so much for coming on.
Of course. Yeah, I wasn't going to say anything, but I should have thought of you, Mark, when I'm putting together this packet for children's welfare or welfare, whatever it is. I found out in the state of Florida, everyone is a mandated reporter. And to
really?
Is a what?
All residents in Florida are mandated reporters.
Mandated.
Every single one. And Mace Kingsley is going at it again, doing group purists for these kids. And they are providing smoothies. And it shouldn't be part of any religion. It's really dangerous and a dangerous practice for anyone. And then add kids. So I'm putting together a lot of documentation of trying to separate it from the religious part that's protected with Scientology. Because the purification rundown is the same thing as Narconon, and to put that on kids. And then
I tell you what, let me tell you this. We did this because Dave Turetsky, who was a professor at Carnegie Mellon, and a bunch of other people here in California found out that they had put in Narconon drug education in every public school all through California.
I have that. Yeah, I have that documentation, and it went all the way up to this woman that is, I don't know if she still does it, but she writes news articles on the education level. I
was part of getting it shut down. I just want to tell you that. And the main key thing is you can't cross over church and state.
No, you can't.
So
and for Mace Kingsley to be a prophet, and then I was looking at their page, they have birthing rooms. They have 14 birthing rooms.
Oh.
And to be a nonprofit and some things should not cross over. No. They just got a nonprofit, I think, in 2017. They finally came. So I've been, they do it every summer, like a summer camp. They used to call it the Purif Party. And I am just stunned that it is still going on because, who was it? Tony Ortega reported on this too. And I really think child welfare and police and other things really should do a check-in.
Absolutely.
To see these 5-hour sauna days,
that's
so much stress on these child babies.
Yeah, get me the info. I'd appreciate it.
Oh, I have a ton of screenshots, so I'm trying to get this whole packet together.
Okay.
But I'm not good at formal writing, but I don't know why I didn't think of you. But I know you're busy with your campaign. But any insight and everything to get it to the right authorities, to look at this not as a religion, but a practice that has caused many, many deaths. And they have been reported in the news. So why are we doing this to children to get on a religious bridge? It should be separate. Children should not be doing this to get rid of sun radiation.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah. What are we doing?
I'll tell you, I worked for Mace Kingsley for a very short time. My son went there because his friends were there, and not the ranch, but the school here in LA. And I learned Debbie Mace does not know anything about education.
She left the group.
Oh,
it's only Kingsley, and she just kind of retired. So the Mace Kingsley in Florida, Clearwater, is really run by other people with Carol posting on Facebook going, what fun. I'm like, when did anyone say the purification was fun?
No, it's not.
Like, nobody.
No.
So,
except
yeah.
Ivan Obolinski. He did.
Oh my goodness. I just can't imagine. And then to repeatedly have to do the pura. If
No,
you
it's
have any
against church
medicine.
and state. I mean, end of story. You don't even need to get into how bad it is and everything else. It's a violation of church and state, and that's a violation of our Constitution.
Right. So
Period.
yeah, I know. I just wanted to make sure like we can get eyes on these kids and make sure, you know, there's no violation.
Yeah.
Even with Mace Kingsley having this up, because yes, they invite adults, but this is specifically a kids party.
Yeah.
Like, what is happening? And I'm in California, so that's why I'm all, can I just go over to Clearwater and knock on some doors? So yeah. But, so yeah. And Mark, did you hear about the new religious retreat that just opened in March? Oh,
what is
because
this?
they had
Tell
a
us in.
beautiful ribbon ceremony like they always do. The last year I've been looking on Google Maps, and I've been still doing my map work. I don't know if you remember, but Ocean View Religious Retreat opened on 300 North Escala Avenue.
Okay.
It's been an empty building that they've owned, so they just opened it. A brand new hotel.
And it's a religious retreat?
Just like the Scala and the Sandcastle.
What's the address?
300 North Escala. It's right. It's
Osceola,
pretty much
right?
butts up right across the street from the Sandcastle.
Yeah. Well, that's not new. They've opened the Osceola Religious Retreat.
Yeah, that's it. The other one. This one has been an abandoned building for years.
Okay.
And they just renovated it, and they just had an opening in March. No, April 25th this year. So I just didn't know how many people are actually staying here since they can't fill horse rooms.
All right. Well, let me.
No.
Let me find out the address, and I'll go check it out.
Yeah. So they put a Thetan logo on this one.
Okay. Wow.
Because they're building Thetan neighborhoods.
Yeah, exactly. Oh.
Yeah.
I don't envy you.
No.
I hate Clearwater.
I'm sorry, Mark. Yeah, it's an uphill battle, that's for sure. I am shocked they just gave the street away. Like, what are you talking about? Now we're not even talking about money?
Yeah, I'm not shocked. No. I mean,
they are they own.
I was sorry to see David Albritton agree with it because he's a good guy. I enjoyed serving with him. Menino and Ryan Cotton, they don't care. They're all in for Scientology, so that doesn't surprise me at all.
That's it. It just blows my mind because they kept saying safe, like how Scientology says. Scientologists have been saying they're campaigning for a safe neighborhood. Like no one's there. No one's there. And then also to look at the properties, they're owned by two different companies, but technically Scientology. So you can't just give the street to both. So.
Yeah, well, a little technicality that they just ignore.
I know, but I'm glad Lena and the mayor pointed that out.
Yeah.
And to keep a downtown private, not open to the public. And that's the other thing, Mark, I want to make sure that I was working on too, is that there's a percentage of these wise companies that still filter money back to the head of COS, the head church.
Yeah.
And all of Cleveland Alliance every single one of those buildings is owned by a Scientologist and an LLC. And I've been trying to get my hands on the new WISE list, and it is so secret.
Yeah, they've been guarding that sucker for a few years now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Here too.
Yeah, I want to make it. I want to see in the law if it needs to be public knowledge for a consumer to know that a percentage of they're paying for goods and services, they're also paying into a religion that they may or may not believe in, and it's a religious right not to believe in something and give reasons why. Scientology keeps forgetting that we have that free right of freedom to express ourselves. So even if they think it's negative. So I just don't know law, and yet, Florida law of if they need a sign saying a, percentage of your, the consumer's payment, because it's a gross
Probably
income.
not. I mean, because the way they have it all set up, the WISE companies don't give it to the Church of Scientology. They give it to another organization run by Scientology, and it's, they're not saying this is all going into the church's coffers. Of course, everything does eventually, but
right. Well,
but
LA Times.
Just so you know, Journey, that was the main quote in the article that got them kicked out of all the schools in California. And that was my quote saying, it doesn't matter where they send it to, where they're saying it is, all of it goes underneath the umbrella of the Church of Scientology International.
And that's where the tax exempt status also, they list everything that's under that one umbrella. So it's all Scientology. It doesn't matter what name, label you call it, what package you cut, you change colors, you're still the same entity.
Yeah.
And LA Times back in 1990, I found a news article that they quoted a 13% of WISE companies in the LA area, that percentage. And so I'm just like, I know the missions send 10%, I know orgs send 10% up, but it's one of those things, I'm like, that's why Scientology wants that street, because not only do they have an LLC for a building, if they acquire someone to move in that's a Scientologist and have their own LLC, that's twice for one building. So, or two, a double income for Scientology. So of course they want to invest in that, and and not just one person has one LLC that I've been digging into. Some have up to 10 LLCs that they're running.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and it all goes, back to the church or, Scientology. Because I'm trying to legally put it into terms that I am abiding by every verbiage politically, so they can't say I'm against their own religion. So that's why I keep saying that.
Church and state has nothing to do with that.
Yeah, but it's because they're protected. It's one of those things, if you just say Scientology, politicians really or cops even, just turn their ear and be like, it's their religion. But if I actually talk to them about them as human beings, and I am a human being, then it's a more of a conversation instead of shutting me down.
I got you.
So that's why I try to be politically correct, even though I'm like, it's a made up belief, science fiction. But verbiage.
Yeah.
I try to.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just keep digging. I mean, that's one. That's all entities, buildings, locations, past, present, and future.
Right.
And I have two of those card stocks.
Well, Good work.
I'm just excited to talk to you guys because you guys have been in this for a long haul.
Yeah, thank you for coming on and thank you for everything you're doing. I appreciate it.
Yeah, that's major. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. So I'll definitely reach out to you, Mark, and if you don't have time, because I know you're a busy man, magic man. I no hard feelings over here. You're doing great work, and I'm excited for you to keep going. And I know you're up against, not friendly faces and not really equal opportunity, which it should be. So,
right.
Yeah.
Because if you're not a Scientologist or you don't align yourself with the Scientologists, you're against them, and therefore you get prejudice against.
Well, the thing is, there are more people who are upset with Scientology than there are Scientologists in the city. It's just a matter of who's got the money to reach them. And that's why donations are so helpful to the campaign, because we got to do a lot of outreach, especially in the final stretch. Putting out a lot of ads, making a lot of contacts, sending out phone recordings, pestering people that way. That helps.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, I can record a message directly to them, and then that just automatically gets sent out to tens of thousands of people.
Really? Wow, that's good.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's really good. All right. Well,
Clearwater
anyway.
666. Yes, but I'm using the grid. Scientology, I'm way ahead of you, Osa. I'm following the engineered grid of Clearwater, and I I need to get back in there. I'm trying to go back around the world because I keep changing my pins because Osa's fun. But yes, whatever they have to be fill out, a specific form to each property of who owns it and how much they bought it for, and all this record of changing hands. So I have definitely been keeping an eye on that.
Well, good.
Well, thank you, and make sure to contact Mark so you guys get that connected up.
Yeah.
All right.
It doesn't sound fun, but I'm actually excited. I'm a geek that way.
Good.
Bye, guys. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming by. All right, Mr. Bunky. Well, this was fun.
Magoo?
She stood when others walked away, never traded truth for ease, but with a fire they could never tame, and a heart that wouldn't leave. She found her voice, she found her purpose, turn the darkness into light, and thousands found a little hope because she chose to fight. Here's to Tory-Magoo, the one who never bends, the fighter, the friend, the voice that never ends. No one messes with our Tory. Everybody knows it's true. Happy birthday to a woman who's inspired more than a few.
Oh, right.
There's a number that still follows, like a whisper on the breeze, 4 His spirit lives inside your courage. With every life you wake, from the protests to the videos, from the laughter to the tears, you gave hope to so many people across so many years. You never asked to be a hero, you just refused to hide. And that's the reason people stand with you in pride. So here's to Tory Magoo, still fearless, still so true. May good health walk beside you in everything you do. Raise a glass and sing it loud. There's no one quite like you. Happy birthday, Tory. The world is better because you never gave up.
That is so beautiful. Wow.
Nice job.
Who did that? Kelly? Oh, yeah, she can't talk. That's right.
But
you
she
can
can
type.
type.
Wow, you have to tell me who did that. That is a beautiful song.
Yeah, nicely done. Jojo Bananas.
That's who did it?
Yep, apparently that's what Kelly says.
Wow. No, that's what Donna said.
I'm looking at Kelly's little comment right
Kelly
there.
said it too? Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
And our own Jojo Bananas, well done, is on the screen right now.
That is beautiful. Beautiful. Well, thank you all. Thank you, Marky. I hope you win.
Yeah.
I really do.
Magoo, thank you for letting me be a part of this and be a part of your life for these past, 26 years? 27?
Yeah.
Probably 27, because we met in 99.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty amazing, Magoo. We've
It
had
is
it of
amazing.
our own.
It really is. We could write a book ourselves. You know, we really could.
All right, we'll have to get to it.
After you win.
After the win.
All right. I love you. I love
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you for being such a wonderful friend. You've been just everything to me.
You know, I'm a national treasure.
You are.
What
You
can
are.
you expect other than being spectacular?
Exactly.
I'm a national treasure.
My national treasure.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. All right. Well,
Right,
happy
and thank
birthday.
you, Kelly. Thank you for all you do.
Kelly. Yeah, thank you, all of you, for coming on. I mean, a ton of people were on here. I hope you read all the comments, Mark.
Well, and I'm sorry that I kind of screwed up the opening of it.
You didn't. It's no problem.
But I'm glad that I was able to get everything up and going and join you.
Got it. You came on. I'm glad you're here. Thank you. Thank you so much for being my friend and being such a cool guy. And there were 20 to 30 girls that you signed their bras.
I wish.
All right. One. No way. No way. You're dreaming.
Listen, it was a memorable one. You know, so if there were 20 or 30, I would have remembered.
You wouldn't, because your feet hurt too much.
They hurt right now, by the way. I have to go sit down.
Okay.
I'm sitting now, but I'm sitting on a hard chair, and my butt and my feet are both hurting.
All right. Well, thank you for coming on with all of these wonderful people. It was great. And for everyone that came on, thank you. And Kelly, this was really fun. She kind of made it sound like it was something you were setting up. And she said, I don't know if you're going to like it, but just go along with it. And I'm like, how could I not like it? It's fantastic.
Yeah, I was creating some things to contribute to it, but I got sidetracked with all this campaign stuff at the last minute.
That's
so
okay. We're happy you're sidetracked. You can someone said you can sign their bra.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, Dusty Soda. All right. Well, you go lay down or rest or sit down and be comfortable. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you to everybody that was on here. I love all of you. And this was really thrilling. It was amazing. That's the best thing I've ever had. It's really kind. It's really wonderful.
Right. We'll do it again a year from now.
No, we'll do it with you when you win.
All right. Well, we could do that too.
Yeah. There you go. All right. So peace out. Victory.
Adios.
All right. Adios, amigo. I am over and out. Good night.